House Speaker Mike Johnson apparently has a novel new plan for how he's going to pay for some of his absolutely massive tax cuts for the richest people in America. He's just gonna start selling off America to the highest bidder. And I mean that quite literally. So they're gonna be selling something like 11,000 acres of American land to offset part of this. And I wanna be very clear, what they're doing philosophically is terrible. The idea that you take this land that is literally ours and then you sell it to defray some of handing over like $5 trillion plus to the wealthy. But I also want to make clear, it's gonna defray like this little tiny bit, almost none of it. It's like a needless spitting in our face, like look what we can do. We're just gonna sell off this land. It's never gonna be yours, you can never go there or whatever. We're gonna sell it off just so we can give Mark Zuckerberg an extra couple $1 million or whatever. And that's what they're doing. So this was a late night addition to a legislative package approved early Wednesday. This is by the House Natural Resources Committee. It's federal land in Utah and Nevada, 11,000 acres. They say it's gonna raise more than $18 billion through increasing federal oil, gas, and coal lease sales, as well as timber sales and other means. House Republicans are aiming for $2 trillion in spending reductions, paired with a $4.5 trillion in reduced revenue from tax cuts. That's the direct reduced revenue from the tax cuts. Obviously, as we've been pointing out, in the end, they might lose more revenue off of killing the IRS, but don't worry, $18 billion is gonna be defrayed off of the 4.5 trillion. Again, the math is such insanity in all of this. So they're also going to be mandating at least 4 sales in Alaska's Arctic National Wildlife Refuge within the next 10 years, resume lease sales in the National Petroleum Reserve, Alaska. They also plan to resume quarterly onshore oil and gas lease sales, as well as mandate new offshore lease sales as well. Because again, remember, we need to drill baby drill because under Biden, America stopped producing fossil fuels. Sorry, I mean, we produce more than literally anyone else in the world and more than we ever have before. But again, it's never enough. They can't cook this planet fast enough, but they're finding ways to speed up the process of making it uninhabitable. Isn't that fun? And so $18 billion, I'm not great at math. So we had our producers figure out how much of the total cost savings they wanna make this will produce. And it's pretty good. It's 0.009%, so that's good. But I really do, look, jokes aside, sarcasm aside, so they're gonna hand over $4.5 trillion. They're not even trying to create $4.5 trillion in savings. They're not even like pretending that they're gonna balance this out, which is good because all of that savings will just be taking away services that go to us to hand the money over to the rich. But they're doing the sales, Sharon, and like the thing is, like they're really getting us coming and going because they're doing this so that the rich can get their corporate tax cuts and lower individual tax rates. But then they're also selling our land to what? Like regular people to build houses to like the working poor? No, they're selling it to corporations. They're selling it to massive profitable corporations. And maybe they'll charge them as much as they can, or maybe they'll hand it off to them for basically nothing because it's their donors anyway. I mean, they're only generating $18 billion. It certainly doesn't seem like they're driving a hard bargain. And then those wealthy corporations now have our land, which we'll never get back. So this is really like a perfect storm of screwing over the American people, literally selling our country out from under ourselves to benefit the wealthy. What do you think?
This is the oldest trick in the book. It's been done in cities like Atlanta. You know, when you're a somebody, when you're close to the leader, it's easier when you're a mayor. You can sell property, military bases, whatever you want for like 5 cents on the dollar. And it's been done around here. But this is disgusting. It's take. No, they're not gonna, it's not gonna go for market value. They might just do it like, you take it off our hands, but just mow the lawn. It's gonna be something, it's gonna be so ridiculous. You're thinking discount maybe. I'm thinking they're gonna figure out a way how these public properties were draining us. And so we need to give it over to some good old boys and they'll handle it and take it off our books. It's so gross.
It's also a reminder, by the way, that like, I know some people had speculated that some of the weirdos that were brought into the MAGA movement this last cycle, like, hey, maybe they'll rub off on them a little bit. And like RFK Jr. certainly doesn't seem to be making the right take health any more seriously. They're gonna be banning medications and stuff like that. They're polluting the ground and the air and the water even more. And then so in the same thing, we have Elon Musk Like, but you guys love Elon Musk now. He's the electric car guys. He's the the Tesla battery guys. So like, can we move in that high tech new direct? No, just gonna do the fossil gas and the oil and all that. We're just still gonna do that. And we might, tomorrow's a solo John show, so there's a chance that we might cover the killing of Energy Star. Then they're literally canceling the Energy Star program. Like, bringing in Elon Musk, RFK Jr. does nothing to change MAGA. It only wrecks those people even more. So that's a lot of fun.